Okay, let's jump right into the latest in AI video, because this is big. A brand new model just dropped out of China, and it is making some seriously bold claims. We're talking faster, cheaper, and the video it cranks out looks absolutely incredible. But how does it really stack up against a titan like Google's Veo 3? Well, we're about to find out. So that's the big question on everyone's mind, right? In this explainer, we're putting the reigning champ, Google Veo 3, in a head-to-head battle against this new challenger, Kling 2.5 Turbo. We're going to break down their strengths, their weaknesses, and see which one really truly comes out on top.
All right, first things first, let's get to know the two contenders in this AI video showdown. In one corner, you've got the established king, and in the other, a lightning-fast newcomer that's looking to shake things up.
So you can see a clear difference in strategy right off the bat. Google's Veo 3 is all about that premium, high-end quality. We're talking native audio, crazy realism, and it's baked right into YouTube. It's super powerful, but yeah, that comes with a price tag, and it can be slow. And then you've got Kling, the challenger, laser-focused on pure speed and accessibility. It's 3 times faster, way cheaper, and you can find it on other platforms. This is setting up a classic battle, pure quality versus raw speed. Look, to find a real winner, we can't just go by the numbers on a spec sheet. We've got to put them to the test. So that's exactly what we've done. We've set up a direct head-to-head competition, running the exact same prompts through both of these tools to see how they perform under identical conditions. No excuses. And we are not pulling any punches here. We've created a 3-round gauntlet that's specifically designed to push these AI models to their absolute breaking points. We're going to test their ability to handle fast-paced action, subtle human emotion, and the one thing that trips up almost every single AI video tool, a believable dialogue scene. All right, round 1, the action scene. The prompt is pretty intense. Wide, cinematic chase through a neon city at night. A motorbike jumps over a bridge. Camera is quick, handheld, pushing in. So we're specifically asking for really complex motion, specific camera moves, and a dramatic mood. Let's see what they came up with. And the results show a clear trade-off right away. Kling was just unbelievably fast, spitting out the clip in only 7 seconds, compared to Veo's 22. But, and this is a big but, Veo 3's version came with built-in engine sounds and city noise. On top of that, the physics of that motorbike jump just felt way more believable. So this immediately highlights that core difference. Do you want speed, or do you want integrated quality? Okay, moving on to round 2, now we're testing emotion. The prompt is, close portrait of an older woman in soft golden light, a subtle tear rolls down her left cheek, camera does a slow 3-second push. Capturing that kind of subtle human expression is a massive challenge for AI, so this is a really, really tough test. Honestly, both tools did an impressive job on this one. Kling, no surprise, was way faster, 9 seconds versus Veo's 28. But the difference in the final output is pretty significant. Veo's version just felt more emotionally powerful, and that's because it automatically added this soft, ambient piano music that just perfectly matched the mood. That integrated audio, it's a real game changer for storytelling. And now for the final and definitely the hardest test, the dialogue scene. Here's the prompt. 2 friends argue at a bus stop about a lost letter. Camera is over-the-shoulder reverse shot, include muffled city audio. This is where most AI tools just completely fall flat on their face. Getting character interaction, lip sync, and camera work right is basically the holy grail of AI video. The results here were fascinating, and frankly, they highlight just how complex this comparison is. In a total surprise twist, Kling actually produced a scene that looked and felt more cinematic. The emotion, the character design, it just felt better. But Veo 3 won on the technical side, with much better lip sync and, again, that integrated city audio. This really brings up a key question. Is a more cinematic look better than a more technically perfect execution? All right, the tests are done. Now it is time to step back, look at all the data, and break down the final scorecard to see where each of these contenders truly shines. First up, speed. And in this category, it is not even a contest. It's a blowout. Kling's average generation time across all our tests was just 8 seconds, while Veo 3 took a whopping 28 seconds. For anyone out there creating content on the regular, that 20-second difference per clip adds up fast. And to put that into perspective, Kling is consistently 3 times faster. Just think about what that really means for high-volume work. If you're A/B testing ad creative, or you need to generate dozens of social media clips every day, That time saving isn't just a nice little convenience, it's a massive competitive advantage that directly changes your entire workflow.
So here's how it all shakes out on the final scorecard. Kling takes a decisive win on speed and cost. No question, it is simply faster and cheaper. But Veo 3 is the clear winner on audio and realism, with its built-in sound and more natural physics. Now, what's interesting is they actually tied on prompt following. Kling was a little better at following very specific camera instructions, while Veo handled the overall complexity of a scene more effectively.
So, with all the data in, it's time to deliver the verdict. We'll declare a winner, sure, but more importantly, we're going to talk about what this all means for you and how you can choose the right tool for your next project.
After all of that, the tests, the data, the scorecard, who is the actual winner in this AI video showdown? Is it the speedy new challenger or the high-quality champion? Well, the truth is there isn't one single winner here. It's not that simple. The best tool for the job depends entirely on your specific goals, your project, and what you value the most.
Here's a really simple way to decide which tool you should use. If you're cranking out fast, high-volume content for social media where speed and cost are literally your main priorities, Kling is your answer, hands down. But if you're working on a professional project, like a key business video where realism and integrated audio are absolutely critical, then Veo 3 is still the undisputed king of the hill.
You know, whichever tool you choose, a better prompt is always going to give you a better result. You have to be incredibly specific. Don't just say car, say a red convertible sports car. Use real camera language like dolly-in or wide shot. And please don't forget the lighting. With a tool like Kling, you can even use negative prompts to tell the AI what you don't want. These little tweaks can make a huge difference in your final video.
And finally, a quick but really important note on responsibility. Let's be real. These tools are powerful enough to create very convincing deepfakes. As creators, the responsibility is on us to use them ethically. That means respecting platform rules, rejecting fake news and misinformation, and focusing on using this incredible technology for positive things like art, marketing, and education.
So it all comes back to this one simple idea. The winner is really determined by your specific needs. It's a clear choice. Do you prioritize speed and cost? Or do you prioritize the ultimate quality and integrated audio? As soon as you know the answer to that question, you'll know which tool to use.
But this whole comparison leaves us with a really fascinating final thought. We've got one tool that's incredibly fast and cheap, and another that's super high quality with amazing audio. The perfect tool would obviously combine all of those things. So, given the absolutely insane pace of innovation in this space, are we just a few months away from that reality? Man, what an exciting time to be a creator.